everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you all are doing very, very well. Welcome to today's reading sprints. We're so glad you're here. Let us know in the chat how you're doing today. We hope you guys are doing great and are having a great day. Let us know what you're reading today, if you're going to be reading with us, or if you're working. Let us know what you're working on. Let us know what you're up to. Give us an update and say hi in the chat. We're so glad you guys are here. It feels like we haven't been here for a while. It's been a busy week, and we missed you guys. So we're so glad to be back on this Friday afternoon for sprints. And these sprints are our once a month special sprints for our New Romantics book club. So I have my shirt. But you don't have to be reading our book club book or anything. You can read whatever you want. We just like to designate a sprint a month to our book club in case anyone is reading our book club pick for the month. But our book club pick, for anyone that doesn't know, for August is The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. And it is a reread for both Steph and I. We read it years ago, and it's literally our favorite romance book of all time. It's been many years since we read it, so we're very glad you guys in the book club voted for it because we're very excited to reread it. We have not started it yet. We're planning, at least I am, planning to start it this weekend. I'm thinking we have our live show scheduled a little early this month. So if you guys don't know, our live show for the book club for the Hating Game is scheduled for next Wednesday, August 23rd, at 7 p.m. With Steph's new work schedule, we kind of had to do it a little bit earlier. But if that date is too soon for you guys, like if you don't have enough time to read the book by then, please let us know and we can try to move it back. But that was just the date that kind of worked best with Steph's work schedule since she got a new job. But yeah, let us know if that's going to be too early in the month for you guys since we usually do them like the last Friday of the month. But that time just worked for us, but we're flexible. We can always move it back if you guys need to. But we hope you guys are reading The Hating Game with us. I know a lot of you are, and most of you here, if not everyone, is in our book club and in our Discord. So we appreciate you guys so much. We hope you love The Hating Game as much as we do. And Steph and I are looking forward to rereading it. So yeah, we'll be starting it probably this weekend. Or like early into next week. Next week is going to be a busy week, and it is our birthday week, which is super exciting. Our birthday is on Tuesday, the 22nd, and we are twins, so we share a birthday, obviously. So, yeah, we're going to, of course, do reading sprints next week. We're still trying to figure out what day, but it's going to be a fun week with our birthday and everything. But yeah, we're glad you guys are here. I'm going to stop rambling now, but let us know what you're reading in the chat today and let us know what you're up to. We're very glad you're here. So I am actually reading Winter, which is the fourth and final book in the Lunar Chronicles series by Marissa Meyer. I took the dust jacket off, which I usually do for hardcovers. So this is what it looks like. You guys probably know this series. Very popular. It's a lot older. It's a great YA fantasy sci-fi series. So I read Cinder many, many years ago, book one, and I never finished the series. So a couple months ago, I read Scarlet and Cress, which were books 2 and 3, and then I'm finally getting around to finishing it, which is book 4, which is Winter. I'm really trying to finish series this year. That was one of my reading goals because I have so many series I've started and just never finished. So I started this last night. I'm about 100 pages in. I read 100 pages in one sitting. It's a very chunky book. It's 800 pages, but I'm already flying through it. I just love Marissa Meyer's writing style. It's just a very easy read, and Steph read the series years ago. These are actually her copies that I'm reading, and she said it was easy to read too, right, Steph?
Oh yeah, I flew through the series. It was so good.
Yeah. So she always loved it. She wanted me to read it. So I'm so glad to be finishing it. So I'm going to read Winter today. And it's a sunny day here, so it does not go with the weather at all. I was hoping it would be rainy today, but That isn't the case, but that's okay. Still enjoying it, but I've been wanting to get back into some fantasy reads. If you guys know me, I'm not a huge fantasy reader. I read mostly romance, cozy mysteries, and thrillers. I was never a huge fantasy reader until a year or two ago, and I'm trying to get more into fantasy. And Steph loves fantasy, so she's been getting me into it. So my plan this fall, I'm gonna make a fall TBR, and we'll share it with you guys soon. But I am planning to read a lot of like fantasy books this fall. Steph has so many fantasy series that she wants me to read, so I'm planning to read a lot of fantasy this fall. So I kind of figured right now, even though it's not fall yet, it would be fun to start with winter since I'm kind of like getting ready to transition from my summer books into fall because I'm just so ready for fall. You guys know me. Fall is my favorite season. I'm kind of sick of summer at this point. I know a lot of you agree. You're just ready to move into fall and all of the cozy, spooky reads. So yeah, I'm reading Winter today. Let me know in the chat if you've read it or if you've read any of the Lunar Chronicles books. I would love to know. But yeah, I'm really liking it so far. Steph, do you want to talk about what book you're reading today?
Okay, I'm still reading The Cruel Prince from Holly Black. I'm like almost done. I have like 150 pages left. So hopefully I can finish it this week since I've been reading it for like almost 2 weeks. I'm still like enjoying it a lot. It's just taking me longer to read because I'm a slow reader, and as Stace knows, I just started a new job, so I don't have as much free time to read right now, which is totally fine. But yeah, I'm just trying to adjust to a new work schedule with my business too. So I'm trying to like figure out more days where I can like read and like schedule more reading time. So yeah, but my new job has motivated me to read a lot more, so that's good. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the book. I just took off the dust jacket, as you could tell. Yeah, it's The Cruel Prince.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph, for the update. She's loving her job at the bookstore, which who wouldn't? It's so much fun. So yeah, those are what we're reading. Let us know what you're reading today in the chat. We would love to know. We have a bunch of comments here, so thank you guys for being here so early in the day. We appreciate it. We're so glad you guys are able to come. We're trying to alternate times for the sprints to do some in the afternoon and some at night. Because I know everyone's work schedule is different. Honestly, I'm more of a day person than a night person. I actually prefer sprints in the morning or the afternoon like this. But we're still happy to do them at night if more of you are available at night. But I'm so glad you guys are able to come in the afternoon. So thank you so much for being here. We're never sure how the turnout's going to be during the day because I know a lot of you work and everything, like us. But we're so glad you're able to make it. But yeah, let us know if you prefer like afternoon sprints like this, or do you want us to switch back to night sprints? Let us know if you have a preference. But we're so glad you guys are here. Hey Taylor, thanks for joining. You're reading The Notebook. I'm guessing that's from Nicholas Sparks. If so, that makes me very happy because you know I'm a huge Nicholas Sparks fan. And Taylor, I know we've chatted about this before. I'm so glad you're a Nicholas Sparks fan too. I just finished The Lucky One and I absolutely loved it. Another 5-star read. I always love his books. They never disappoint, and I've seen the movie already with Zac Efron, and I love the movie. So I just hadn't read the book yet. So I'm glad I finally read The Lucky One. It was so good. I read it in 2 sittings. It was just amazing. Highly recommend it. So let me know, Taylor, are you reading The Notebook for the first time or have you read it before? And let me know what you think so far. And let me know if you've seen the movie. Most people have seen the movie by now. But I'm so glad to hear you're reading The Notebook and I hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for being here today. Hi, Tina. Thank you for joining. Yes, I'm so excited for you to read The Hidden Game. When do you plan on reading it? Let us know. I'm so excited. I think you're reading it for the first time. So I'm jealous. I wish I can go back and read it for the first time. There's nothing like that first experience. So I can't wait to see what you think. thank you for being here, and I'm sure you're going to share what you're reading with us today. I'm reading two other books, but I'm going to be starting and focusing on The Hating Game. Awesome! Yes, I'm so excited. I know you said that you got your copy in the mail, I believe. So I cannot wait for you to start it. Please let us know what you think. Everyone that's reading our August book, The Hating Game, please put your updates in Discord under the thread as you read. We will be doing the same. We start the book. We would love to know your thoughts. And we also, side note, just announced our September picks today in Discord and on our Instagram. So definitely go check that out. But we're going to try doing 2 books a month where you guys can kind of pick which one you want to read, or if you want to read both, feel free to do so. But definitely check Discord. We just posted an update and on Instagram as well. If you guys aren't following us on our Discord or our Instagram for our book club, the links are in the description box. Definitely go check them out. We're also, I forgot to mention, we're also going to be adding some new merch to our merch shop. We want to make some, like we mentioned in Discord, some really fun, like, book themed designs. Since I love designing, and I'm like a self-proclaimed graphic designer. We want to make some new designs for you guys. If you have any suggestions, please share in Discord or here. We just made our first fall merch piece. It's already on the shop. The link's in the description box if you want to check it out. We made some autumn enthusiast merch to get ready for fall. And we're gonna be making some like fantasy reader merch, cozy mystery merch, romance, all the things. If you have any recommendations for some merch, please let us know because we want to expand our merch shop so we can all um, rock our merch together as we read. And yeah, we definitely want to do maybe some Gilmore Girls merch. Let us know if you have any ideas. But our autumn enthusiast merch is already up in the shop if you want to check it out. Links in the description box. I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, we're so glad you guys are here. Let's see. Hi, Christina. Hope you're well. Thank you. Hope you're doing great. Multitasking today. Reading through a book and working on a billion granny what for commission blanket. That is so interesting. That sounds like a big project. I hope everything with the blanket is going well. That's amazing. What book are you reading? Please let us know if you're reading as well. But we're so glad you are here today. Thanks for being here. I'll probably be very quiet. No worries at all. We're just glad you're here all the same. Thanks for being here. Tina said, today I'm going to be deep cleaning my room. I live in a humid place. My bookshelves can get moldy. Ooh. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear about your cat. I need to vacuum my carpet. Yeah, it's a good cleaning day for sure. Ooh, I hope that your bookshelves aren't moldy. That doesn't sound good, but it's good to like give your room a good deep clean. Tina, I feel so bad. We had to miss your reading sprints yesterday. We had to go to a funeral because our grandmother just passed away. So we weren't able to come to your sprints, but I hope they went well. Let us know how they went. We're sad to have missed them, and props to you for doing sprints. We hope to catch your next one, but let us know how the sprints went. And yeah, we're so sorry we had to miss them. I try to deep clean my room every 3 months. It's been about 6 months. Yeah, I'm like the same way. I definitely need to deep clean my room more than I do for sure. It just kind of goes like on the back burner amongst other things, but it's so important to do. So yeah, you're giving me the motivation. I need to do the same for sure. How did you end up liking? Oh, I love Taming Natasha, and I also read the other one too. Oh my god, just Luring a Lady. They were both amazing, Tina. It was a 5-star read for me. I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I wish the stories were a little bit longer because they were only like 200 or so pages. Yep, the Nora Roberts one I just read. Yep. Um, yeah, it was 2 books in one. So like they were both kind of short. They were like a little over 200 pages. So I would say my only complaint is that I wish they were longer because I loved the characters and like the storylines, but because the books were a little short, it felt a little insta love for me, especially Taming Natasha. I feel like it was very insta lovey. which Steph and I are not really big Insta-Love fans. So that's my only critique is I wish they were longer because I feel like I wish like the love stories were like drawn out a little bit more because the books were just so short. I just wanted to see more development, but I absolutely love them. And I'm glad that you said that you're a fan of them as well. Hi Danielle, thanks for joining. Page 230, The Quiet Tenant. Do you know that one, Steph? It sounds familiar. I wonder, is that a thriller? I've never heard of that one. I am going to look it up right now. Danielle, let us know what you think of it. If you're liking it so far, it sounds like you're a really like good part of the way through it, which is great. I want to look this up. Let's see. I think I found it. It looks like I was going to say it's probably a mystery or a thriller. It says mystery, thriller, suspense. I think this is the cover. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up here. If I have the right book, it looks like this. Interesting. Yeah, let us know what you think of it, Danielle. I have not heard of this. It's 4 stars on Goodreads. It has 13,000 reviews on Amazon. It's 4.3. That sounds really good. Let us know what you think of it, Danielle. Psychological thriller about a serial killer. Wow. I'll have to check this one out because I do like thrillers and I'm always looking for new ones. So thank you for sharing and let us know what you think so far. I read the first Lunar Chronicles book and then oh, you did, Tina? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Why did you DNF it? Do you remember? I loved the second book, which is Scarlet. I think that's like my favorite one so far. So I'm curious to hear why you DNF'd it. If you're comfortable sharing. But that's so sad because Steph and I love the series, but we understand that like not every book is for everybody. So I'm curious to know why you ended up DNFing it because I loved Scarlet, the second book. The series made me realize I didn't care about many other plot lines other than romance. Oh, yeah, I hear you because yeah, in this series there's a lot of world building because it's sci-fi. I totally understand where you're coming from, Tina, because I tell Steph that all the time. Like, I typically don't enjoy books that have a lot of world building. I need books where the romance is like the center theme. So I completely understand where you're coming from, but for some reason that doesn't bother me in this series. I actually really like the world building in this. But I totally understand where you're coming from. That's one of the reasons where I've always been hesitant to read fantasy books because of like I feel like there's more world building than romance and we just love romance. So I completely agree with you most of the time. But yeah, for this series I actually really like the world building. I think it's a very interesting world. Um but yeah, I could see where you're coming from for sure, but it's not for everybody, so that's okay. That's not true anymore, but back then it was no hate towards the series. Yeah, I hear you. I can understand where you're coming from for sure. Taylor said prefer afternoon sprints. Okay, thanks for sharing, Taylor. Yeah, we like the afternoon sprints as well. So thank you for sharing. It's a reread. Awesome. So you read The Notebook before. I would love to reread it. I read it many years ago again. We've talked about this multiple times, Taylor, but I've pretty much read all of Nicholas Sparks's old books, but I have yet to read all of his newer ones. I read Every Breath not too long ago, which is one of his recent ones, and I really liked it. I've heard some people say they like his older books more. Um, so I'm working my way through his newer ones and finishing up his older ones. I have like I think 2 old ones that I haven't read yet, and then the rest are like his newer books. But I would love to reread a lot of them, a lot of the older ones. Um, Taylor, did you read? There's like a sequel to The Notebook. It's called The Wedding. I think it's a sequel. Let me know if you read that one. I read it in high school. I've been reading Nicholas Sparks books since high school, and I've always just been like a mature reader. Because like I don't know, I've just always connected to his books, even though his characters are usually like a lot older in age, almost like middle age. I've enjoyed his books ever since high school. So I would love to reread it. I'm glad that you're rereading it, and I'm sure you've seen the movie then. Most people have. The movie's amazing. Let me know if you've read The Wedding, which I think it's like a sequel to The Notebook. I absolutely love the movie. One of my favorites. Yes. I mean, who wouldn't, right? And Steph hasn't seen the movie yet, right, Steph? So you need to watch it soon. Oh, thanks, Tina. Thank you. We appreciate it. It was expected. Our grandmother was 91 and she had cancer, so it was kind of expected. Of course it's still hard to lose someone, but she lived a very full life. She was very happy and pretty healthy up until like she turned 91. So she had a great life, and we knew the end was coming because she is older. So yeah, no, we're feeling good though, but thank you so much. We appreciate your kind words. Sprints were really fun. I was a bit nervous, but it really helped me be productive. I'm hoping to do a couple more. Awesome. I'll have to check your channel to see when you're doing them next. I'm glad that they went well. I know it can be a little intimidating at first. I was scared for years to do these. I honestly never thought I would do reading sprints. Honestly, like I would watch everyone else's, and I was like, I would never do that. It seems like intimidating and scary, but once you do it, it's so much fun, and we don't even get nervous anymore. Like you'll just get used to it and more comfortable with it over time. But you're already doing an amazing job with your channel. We love your videos. So props to you for, taking action and putting yourself out there. YouTube is not easy. YouTube is scary. So it's amazing what you're doing, and we're so happy to support you. We're so glad you started your own channel. And yeah, we will hope to make your next sprints, but I'm really glad your first sprints yesterday went well. I'm very glad to hear that. Definitely insta love. Her category romances tend to be. I also gave both 5 stars. Yeah, I'm glad that you agree. I really did love the books though. But yeah, definitely insta love for sure, which isn't what we usually like. But I still think Nora Roberts did a good job with the insta love. It wasn't like poorly done or anything like that. It was just like super fast, like that the characters fell for each other. But no, I didn't mind it this time around. Like I said, it bothers me sometimes in romance books, but it didn't bother me. I think she did it in a really, really good way. So I'm glad to hear you gave both 5 stars as well. And yeah, you were the one that inspired me to read the Nora Roberts book since you've been reading a lot of her books. So thank you for the inspiration. Haven't scheduled them yet, but I probably will today. Awesome. We'll be on the lookout, and I know they will pop up in our subscription box um, when you get those scheduled. But yeah, we're gonna try to make them as best we can with stuff with our work schedules and everything. But yeah, we really hope to be able to come to your sprints since you're so supportive and you're always here for our sprints. We would love to support you back in the same way. But yeah, we're really excited for that. Thank you everybody so much for being here. Like I said, we really appreciate it. I think we're all caught up on the comments. Let's get started with our first sprint. I'm ready to go. I'm going to do a few work tasks and then I'm going to jump into reading. And I think, Steph, you're just going to read, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do, if everyone's okay with it, like about a 40-minute sprint. Nice long sprint today. We'll read until 40 after. I think that will be perfect. And I have another summary ambiance video. It has like a timer built in, which I thought would be fun. So we're going to get started. Happy reading, everybody, and we'll see you in about 40 minutes. Hi everybody, we're back. We just finished our first sprint of the day. That went by super quickly. How did you guys do? Give us an update in the chat. Let us know how much reading you were able to get done. I didn't do any reading during that sprint. I was working a little bit in our merch shop. Like I mentioned, we're creating some new merch for you guys as well as ourselves. We're working on some fantasy merch right now. So that's what I was working on. I didn't do any reading. I'm hoping to do some reading in the next sprint. But give us an update. Let us know what you read or what you got up to during the sprint. Steph, do you want to give an update on what you did?
So I was talking to Stacey a bit. I was talking to you a bit during the sprint. So I was only able to read about like eight pages, which is fine. I'll read more for the next sprint.
Awesome. And you're still liking the book, right?
Yeah, I'm like almost done. I think I have probably like 140 pages left.
Nice.
If anyone watching has read the Cruel Prince series, please let me know what you thought of it in the comments.
Yeah, definitely. It would be fun to see what everyone else thinks of
It's
it.
book of the year, I think.
Since yeah, I have not read it yet. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what everyone else thinks, if anyone else has read it. But yeah, give us an update in the chat if you have one. But yeah, we had a great first sprint. Working on some new merch for the shop, like I mentioned. So super excited to get that up in the shop for you guys very, very shortly. We'll have some new merch up today if you want to check it out. The link is always in the description box for the merch shop. So yeah, we want you to check it out, support us. But yeah, we're having a good day so far. So how much of your book do you have?
I think probably like 140 pages.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Do you think you'll read the second one after, or do you think you'll wait for a while?
I'm probably gonna I'm gonna reread the Hating Game for book club, but probably gonna read a standalone after to
Mm-hmm.
take a break, and then after that I'll probably read another sequel. Like I kind of want to like continue series in the order that I start them. So like I'll like read maybe like a cozy the next cozy mystery book next, and then I'll read the sequel to Iron Raven, and then like the Wicked King, and so with that I'm kind of gonna go in order. But yeah, I think I want to start like switching between like a standalone and then a sequel, so I can kind of change up my genres so I don't get burnt out and put into a slump.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So I used to, I told you this a lot. I used to tell you this all the time. Like years ago, I used to always switch between different genres. Like I would read a contemporary book, and then after that, I would read fantasy, and then I would keep going back and forth. So I kind
Mm-hmm.
of want to start doing that again because it does help prevent reading slumps. So I
Yeah.
feel like it would help me a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to finish the book this week if it's possible.
That would be really, yeah, that would be a good thing. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, that would be really, really cool. Yeah, I'm totally the same way. I like to space series out.
Hmm.
I used to just always binge read them, like the time, like when Twilight was out, and all of those, like the Hunger Games, Divergent, like all of those series, I would just binge read. Um, but yeah, nowadays I don't like to binge read series.
Depends on the series for me.
For the most part, yeah. I don't know why.
I do have book two, of course. But yeah, I'm probably gonna read the Hating Game
Phase it out.
next, then something else.
Yeah, I'm planning to read. Obviously, I'm reading Winter, and then um, I think I'm gonna read The Hating Game next as well. So we'll probably be reading it at the same time. And it won't take us long because it's super easy to get through and it's super addictive. So yeah, I think even reading it the second time around is gonna be so much fun. And it's been a while since we read it. So yeah, I'm excited to read The Hating Game. I'm glad so many of you who are in our book club who are reading with us are really liking it. Thank you to those of you who have been putting your updates in Discord. We appreciate it. But yeah, some of you love the book, and some of you already finished it, which is awesome, and you loved it. So I'm excited to hear your thoughts for our live book discussion next week. But yeah, we'll be rereading The Hating Game probably this weekend. So yeah, we're super excited about it. But give us an update in the chat. It's pretty quiet right now, so you guys must be busy. Um, if no one else is in the chat, we'll just jump into another sprint. So I'll give you guys a second here. Put an update in the chat if you're still here and able. Let us know how you did during that first sprint or what you're reading and working on today. But yeah, otherwise, we'll just jump into another sprint because why not? Oh, he wants to move her. Our dog's in here. Let's see. So we'll do another 40-minute sprint. So it's 10 of now. So we'll go till 30 after. I think that will be perfect. About 40 minutes. I like 40-minute sprints. I think they're a really good time. So we will read till 30 after. Got the timer set here. And we'll be back in 40 minutes to give an update. Happy reading, everybody. Hi everybody, we're back. We finished our next sprint of the day. That went by super quickly. Let us know how you guys did in the chat and welcome if you're just joining. Thank you for coming to our sprints today. I apologize, we're having some issues with our chat in StreamYard for some reason. We just found out that we're not seeing the comments in the chat that you guys are sharing. So in StreamYard, for some reason, we're not sure what's going on. So I apologize. I totally missed some updates from Tina last time, so sorry about that. I pulled up the chat on my phone here so I can look at them. I'm not sure why the comments are not showing up in StreamYard, so I'm going to just check from YouTube to make sure I see all of your chats. But give us an update, let us know how you did. I am reading Winter by Marissa Meyer, the fourth and final book in the Lunar Chronicles series. And I was doing some work in that sprint, and then I did a little bit of reading at the end. So I read about 16 pages, and I'm about 116 pages in. It's a very long book. It's 800 pages long, so I have a long way to go, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So far, it's a really great conclusion to the series. I've saw on Goodreads that a lot of people said it was like their favorite book in the series, and I'm definitely getting that so far. I feel like it's going to be my favorite. I love all the characters are like coming together and they know each other from the entire series and they're helping each other, so I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm already flying through it, even though it's a big book, as you can see. But that is my update. Feel free to give an update, and I'm also going to respond to some comments from before this last sprint that I missed. I can't pull them up on the screen here, unfortunately, but I'm going to read them. So I don't know why they're not showing up in StreamYard right now. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm just going to read them from my phone. So Tina said, listen to a chapter and a half of the hating game and cleaned off a very messy bookshelf, wiped it off, took the books down, and moved the bookshelf and the books in the dining room. Awesome, Tina. Sounds like you had a productive sprint and you got a lot of cleaning done. Um, Let us know what you think of the hating game so far. Love that you started listening to it. Tina also said, this is my main plan, to wipe down all my bookshelves and get them out of my room. I love cleaning bookshelves and decluttering and organizing and all of those things. I definitely need to do that again. So I'm glad you're having a productive cleaning day, Tina, and you're also multitasking by listening to the hating game. So that is awesome. Thanks for sharing. And Tina also said, I read the Cruel Prince series a couple of years ago. Awesome. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed them more as it went on. That's awesome, Tina. Thanks for sharing. Steph is loving it so far. Um, let's see. And then I see that Oz joined. So hi Oz, thanks for joining. Um, we know you're a couple hours ahead and you usually can't join all the time. So thanks for joining. We hope you're doing well. Said just got in from work reading This Poison Heart by Kaylin Bayron. I haven't heard of that one, but it sounds like it would be good. Let us know how you're liking it so far. Thanks for sharing. We're very glad that you're here with us. We hope you are having a great Friday. And then moving on to the more recent comments, Tina said, read about half of chapter 3 and 3 bookshelves into the dining room. Awesome job, Tina. You're making through. You're making it through the book and you're cleaning pretty well. Maybe if you refresh, the comments will show up. I could try. Let me try. I'm gonna try leaving the studio and coming back. I think I can do that. Let me see. Okay, so I left the stream and came back. Hopefully you guys can hear me, and I think it worked because I think I'm seeing the comments now. Yes, I do see them here, so I can pull them up. So that did work. Thank you for the suggestion, Tina. I was afraid to leave and come back because I was nervous that yeah, the stream was going to like stop, but it kept going. So apparently you can leave the studio while you're still live as long as you don't end the broadcast. You can leave and come back. So that's what I did to refresh it, and it looks like it worked. So I'm very happy about that. Hopefully it stays up to date. I'm just gonna keep checking back on my phone, just to make sure I don't miss anything. But it looks like we are good to go. So we should be good. Let's see. Yeah, this is the last comment that I read. And Tina also said, I'm really loving the hating game. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear it. We're very, very happy that you're loving it so far. That's amazing. Most of the hype I heard about it is like it's really bad. People don't understand why it's hype. Really? That makes me really sad. Because I've heard most people really, really like it. So that's really interesting. I cannot comprehend why people wouldn't like this book, honestly. Maybe if you don't like the enemies to lovers trope, you wouldn't like it, but I really cannot see why anyone wouldn't like it. So that's sad to me. That's very disheartening. I think it 100% deserves the hype. So yeah, it sounds like you're enjoying it like we do. I just don't understand the bad reviews at all. I don't get them at all. Um it's just like the most perfectly written adult romance if you ask us. So, it's super sad that like other people don't love it. But everyone's different. Everyone's taste is different, but that's sad to hear, when it says it's our favorite book. Um and everything like that. But we're glad you're enjoying it so far. I really disagree. Yes, it's so good so far. I've heard people say they didn't understand why they dislike each other, but I get it. Like the rivalry's fun. Yeah, it's because, like they're both competing for like the same promotion. I think that's understandable, right? Um and they just like, they just get on each other's nerves. Like I don't understand that. I think some people just don't like enemies to lovers because they don't understand why they don't like each other, but I think in this book it's very transparent to see why they don't like each other. Like I feel like it's very self-explanatory. So I'm glad you agree, Tina. Like I think they have a reason for not liking each other. Like they're competing for the same job and everything. Like this what do you expect? Like I think it makes perfect sense in this book why they don't like each other. So that's really weird. But I'm really, really glad that you are like us, Tina, and that you disagree with that. I'm glad you're on our side for sure. So yeah, that's really weird to me. It must just be people, like I said, that don't like the enemies to lovers trope or something. Steph and I really like it. So, but yeah, that's just weird to me. Like it's clear why they don't like each other. So, yeah, that's a weird thing. But I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. I'm glad you can see us and hear us. Thank you. Yeah, that's weird. Now Tina, your two last comments are not showing up now. That's really weird. I think like I don't know if our Wi-Fi is not the best today. Our Wi-Fi varies. Maybe it's like slower today. I usually don't have to keep refreshing the stream. So yeah, I'm not seeing all of the comments up on the chat here in StreamYard, so that's weird. But I'm still looking at it from my phone, so I could see it. The newest comment from you I see it says I only have one more bookshelf to move, and then it's onto my closet bookshelf. Awesome. Yeah, you're getting a lot done today. That's amazing. What's the weather like where you guys live today? It's super sunny here and it's very nice. It's like high 70s. It's pretty much fall weather, which I'm very excited about. Let us know what the weather's like where you guys are. Like I said, I was hoping for a rainy day and it was super stormy this morning, like really early this morning, because I thought it was gonna be a rainier day, but it's very sunny out, but it's still okay. But I'm just happy it's on the cooler side. I think the high today is only 80, so that is lovely. I'm enjoying this warmer or cooler weather, I should say, for summer. I'm soaking it up because like we talked about before, it's usually so hot here. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the like cooler August than we're used to. So yeah, I'm loving that. Tina said high 70s for us as well. Awesome. And it has been a little bit last couple of days. Apparently next week's gonna be the 90s. Oh, really? I think here next week it's gonna be about the same, like high 70s, low 80s, which is lovely. We're hoping to get like one more beach day in or so, or a couple more, since we really haven't gone this summer. It's been a busy summer, and we went on our cruise a couple weeks ago. We just like haven't been to the beach that much, so we're hoping to get a beach day in maybe sometime next week, maybe a couple more before we hit fall time. So the weather's been perfect for beach weather here, so we've been really enjoying it. But yeah, we're hoping to get to the beach a couple more times, maybe at least once. We feel like we haven't taken full advantage of summer yet at all, and it's like already mid-August. So we're trying to like fit in some more summery events and activities while we still can, even though in my mind I'm totally ready for fall, like 100%. Oh, Steph, you didn't give a reading update. Did you want to say anything about where you are in the Cruel Prince? Okay. You haven't read that much. That's fine. I just realized I didn't give you a chance to talk after we ended our sprint. Um, let's see. I think I'm all caught up on comments. Yeah, they're not showing up again. So, yeah, I think our Wi-Fi is just a little off today. So I apologize, but like I said, I could still see your comments on here. I just can't pull them up in StreamYard. But thanks for being here, everybody. We really appreciate you. Um, Was there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, I just added a new merch collection to our shop. I added a fantasy merch piece, so it's its own category, just like our autumn enthusiast one. If you guys want to check it out, the link to our shop's in the description box, our merch shop, if you want to check it out. So I just added some merch called, it says "In My Fantasy Era" on it for the fantasy lovers out there. And Steph and I are very much in our fantasy era right now. We're reading a lot of fantasy. So I wanted to make some merch that we can wear to represent that. So I just put it up in the shop. You can get a short sleeve tee, a long sleeve tee, a crew neck sweatshirt, or a hoodie. So definitely check it out. Our shop link is below in the description box always. Check it out. We also have some autumn merch up as well, and we're going to be making more. I definitely want to make some cozy mystery reader merch and so much more, but definitely check out our shop and see what new designs we've made, and we have many more to come. Let us know if you ever have any requests for some merch you would like us to make for you guys. I just love designing merch. It's so much fun. So definitely check out the shop in the description box. Um, but yeah, let's jump into, I think, another sprint. We'll do another, let's do another 40-minute. I think that will be um, good. We'll go until, sorry, your dog's at the door. Ignore him. 25, 35. Yeah, so we'll go until about 25 after. Um, I think that'll be good. So we'll do another 40 minutes. I'm going to start the timer over again. All right, so we're going to do another 40-minute sprint, and then we'll be back again to chat. Happy reading, everybody. Okay, everybody, time's up. We finished our sprint. How did you guys do? Let us know in the chat. Give us an update. I am still reading Winter by Marissa Meyer, and I got to page 150. So I read about 50 or so pages today, which I'm very happy with. I still have a long way to go. As you can see, it's a very large book, but I'm really enjoying it, and I feel like I'll be able to fly through it. My goal is to finish it this weekend. Um, and then I'll start the hating game for our book club. That is my update. Let me know how you guys did. I would love to know. I think my comments are up to date. I'm just gonna double check to make sure I don't miss anything. I think we're good. But give me an update in the chat. Steph's still here reading with us. She's just off camera. And let's see. Let's catch up on the comments. Hey Christina, got all 53 accent squares finished off. Amazing job. Now I have to finish off the 41 solid squares I did and make a bunch more. I need a total of 230 solid squares. Little bits of, wow, that's amazing. Good job. That seems like a very, very demanding project, but you're doing amazing. That sounds so cool what you're doing. So awesome work. Now back to reading. Awesome. Let us know how much reading you were able to get done. Steph is back. Do you want to give an update on your reading stuff?
Okay, so I'm currently on I'm on page 236. So I think I've read like like a total of like less than 20 pages because I'm reading a bit slower than normal because I was tapping some stuff. But yeah, I just stopped in the middle of a chapter, which is fine because the sprint ended, and I feel like I'm getting to a really good part of the book because I'm towards the end, and there's a lot of action right now, so it's hard to put down. So yeah, I'm still really enjoying it.
Awesome. So exciting. So glad you're enjoying it, Steph. And I'm really enjoying winter as well. It sounds like everyone's really enjoying their books as well, which is great. Thanks for the update. Tina said, didn't read, got something to eat. I'm in the middle of moving my last bookshelf. You're having a very productive day, Tina. That's awesome. Your room's super clean now, and your bookshelves and everything like that.
Ooh, Tina, you should do a bookshelf tour on your channel.
I know, I was just going to say that you should film a bookshelf tour once you get everything cleaned and organized. That would be a fun video. We've been meaning to film one for our channel. We haven't done it.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess right now, but
Yeah, we'll probably be moving in a few
yeah,
months.
exactly. So that's why I don't really want to like fix it right now because we don't really know when we're moving exactly. It could be soon. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure. But yeah,
we're thinking of doing a whole bookshelf
we'll
reorganization
do it after.
and tour video like after we move and get everything set up and neat and organized. But we haven't filmed one yet for this channel, which is surprising. But Tina, you should definitely do one or definitely consider it. It would be so much fun to see all of your shelves, especially since you're cleaning them and organizing them anyways. It'd be a fun video. But we definitely plan on doing one in the near future. But no worries at all. We understand that not everybody is reading right now. Thank you all so much for being here. I think we're actually gonna wrap up for today. Um, we appreciate you being here, but yeah, it's about to get noisy here since our family's going to be getting home from work. So we're just going to wrap up here for today. Thank you all for joining. We hope you had fun hanging out with us, reading with us. We appreciate you all so, so much. We hope you have a lovely weekend. We'll be back next week with some sprints. We'll let you guys know when. We also have our live book discussion next week. So we have lots of fun, exciting things happening next week. So stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe below to our channel if you're not already. Check out our merch shop. Follow us on Instagram and Discord if you want to join the book club. And we'll see you all next week, and we'll be in touch in Discord chatting about the Hating Game as we get started with reading it. But have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.